Hi everyone, my name is Desiree Henry and you're watching Spell Magazine. I can't show you, but if I could, it would look something like a backflip going into a side step, going into maybe another backflip. Yeah, that kind of vibe. Oh, I would say the most expensive thing in my gym bag collectively is probably like all of my vitamins and supplements. You know, it's expensive to kind of look after yourself and be healthy. And then especially as I am getting older, I do have to take a lot more supplements. And that's when I also realized that they can be expensive. So yeah, that's the most expensive thing. It's just one of those things that even I can't believe I had to go through or experience it. And that's where I had to tap into not only other people, but specifically therapy and just getting like another professional opinion just to kind of come out of that negative place that I'm mentally telling myself, and then hearing a professional opinion and just kind of learning tips and tricks to kind of get out of that mentality. I feel like that sort of helped me. I was at the Olympic Games. Why? Because I remember I had put that outfit out the day before, coordinated my socks with my hair bow that I had in my hair. There was a whole thought out process of what I was wearing. So yeah, never forget that day. Advice-wise for my 21-year-old self would probably be to take more time for yourself. And also remember that you're more than an athlete. I think especially up to the age of 21, I was so focused on athletics and, you know, trying to do the next best thing, where it didn't really allow me the opportunity to kind of have fun. And when I say have fun, spend some time with my friends, and, you know, friends and family provided me and still provide me with so much peace and joy. I wish I tapped into that a little bit earlier and throughout my 20s. So yeah, that piece of advice, that's what I would definitely say. Take more time for myself and basically spend more time with your family. Even now, I'm meant to be going away on a training camp, and I just found out that my nephew's gonna be dedicated at church on Sunday. So I've like delayed my flight for a day. And it's just like those little things where I'm just like, I'm so grateful now that I'm in a position to delay things rather than automatically thinking, oh, well, it's a day missed of training and all that kind of stuff, because, you know, we never know what's gonna happen in the future, but those are memories there. And I also wanna be there for my family because they are always there for me. That's a great question, because during the time of the month, exercise is probably the last thing that I'm thinking about. I really just want to stay in bed with a hot water bottle, eat my chocolate digestive biscuits and all that kind of stuff. Whereas I kind of have to like remind myself what my goals are, so what my long-term goals are, and how moments such as getting up and getting to training can have an impact in my future. So I kind of just tell myself, Desiree, if you need to sit there for 5, 10, 15 minutes and be frustrated the fact that, you know, it's my time of the month and I'm exhausted and I'm tired. But I ultimately just do my best to just get to training. I don't think about what the exercise is. I don't think about how my body is feeling just yet. And even when I do eventually get to training, I just kind of like listen to my body. You know, if I'm in the gym and I'm lifting up the weight and it feels absolutely heavy as a result of being on my time of the month, I really just learn to adjust the weight and bring the weight down rather than not doing the exercise altogether. And that's just like my way of kind of being like nice to myself during my time of the month, because my body is going through a lot, and, you know, it's just trying to make the best out of it. At times may feel like the worst situation, such as being on my period. It's a song called Look at God. It's by a lady called Corinne. I have to remember her last name, but that song is not only added to my playlist all the time for like my competition days, but even if I'm like driving or I've got a long drive, I always just listen to her song and that song. And it's just because some of the lyrics are like, look at God, he's making a way. And that just reminds me that no matter what dark path or whatever I'm going through, there's a purpose, there's a reason. And as they say, there's like light at the end of the tunnel. And yeah, that gets me hype on competition day, a chill day, but it's definitely like my go-to get hyped kind of song. and train stuff, my algorithm is actually not athletics all the time. It is like fashion, it is hair, it is little sausage dogs popping up on my feed. Yeah, so I feel like my timeline is very, very different. So it's hard to kind of pinpoint sport related stuff because away from track, it's nothing to do with athletics. Or it's really hard to pinpoint one specific hairstyle for the track because it depends on my mood. It depends on like how I'm feeling. Sometimes I want like now some straight hair so that as I'm running, it feels like it's beautifully like flowing through the wind. But then other times I kind of like a half up, half down kind of look and a like curly hair look. But I would always like kind of go to a curly hairstyle for race day. But again, evidence may show that I've obviously had straight hair on race day. So yeah, I really, really can't pinpoint. I'm just here for the vibe of how I feel on the day or close to the champ's time. I feel like having a summer body is, I wouldn't say it's overrated. What I will say, I feel like it puts way too much pressure on people to get ready for summer because my whole thing is preparation is important. Summer bodies are actually made in the winter, but it's not to say that if you are in summer that you know you can't have a drastic transformation or anything like that. But yeah, I like the phrase summer bodies and all that kind of stuff, but if it's gonna put pressure on people, then I'm just like, I'd rather not even talk about it or say it because I'm like, hey, if this is your health journey and say your body is ready by winter, still embrace it, still love it. It doesn't have to be summer as a strict deadline. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed watching today's interview and got to know a little bit more about me. Enjoy and take care. And again, you've been watching Spell Magazine.